Greetings, folks. It's me. It's time. We're here. Children are our future. And, I'm talking into a microphone. I, as ever, am your host, Zyzephyr C. Squirrel Muggington. The C, of course, is for Kubo. And I'm really hoping that today, of all days, of any days, can actually get this to go well. Now, I tried to stream yesterday, and yesterday, things repeatedly fell apart on me. Just rumble, crunch, explosion, which was not fun, nor ideal, but I'm always willing to come back and make a second run at it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a second run at it. So we're gonna start over from exactly the point where I was yesterday, which is not that far in. And I'm gonna see what I can do about getting this working for a change. Honestly, it wasn't even that big of a hit. It's just so many things went wrong in a cascading sequence that I just sort of wanted to give up and walk away. And I'm not usually quick to give up and walk away, as anybody who's seen me get brutally lost for hours on end will notice. But I just, I guess I just needed a break. Uh, so today is the last night to make progress on Dreamfall during the weekday cycle. Uh, Tomorrow will be Grandia, and the day after that will be my 1 year stream anniversary, where I will be playing Hypnosis. Going to be a very strange thing. I'm looking forward to it. I may be the only person looking forward to it, but by gods, I am looking forward to it. Uh, but yeah, I just really wanted to make some progress on Dreamfall before the end of the week. I just Otherwise I'm gonna get disheartened. I might lose my place, be unable to figure out like what I'm doing or where I'm going. I don't want that. I want to keep on Dreamfall. Dreamfall is fun. And I eventually want to transition over to Dreamfall chapters and wrap this series up until Mr. Ragnar Dornquist puts out another game in the series, of course, which may be a while. I understand he's working on other stuff. It's not like games being abandoned by their creator is anything. I mean, I've been waiting for the completion of the Shenmue saga for most of my life at this point. I've been waiting for Shenmue to wrap up since before a number of people I know were born, which. Welcome to AuntZizyFeelsOld.com. Shenmue is now older than its protagonist. Yeah, it is true. Shenmue is now older than its protagonist. And I don't know how to feel about Shenmue is not older than the Dreamcast, but only because that's not actually possible. And by the time Shenmue is finished, I say with dogged belief, by the time Shenmue is finished, retro Sega games that Rio plays are gonna be like Burning Rangers. Uh, Shenmue itself will be retro enough to be included in Shenmue. I'm not gonna think about that. I'm gonna get Dreamfall started, actually. Hmm. So let me just alt tab over here. That's interesting. One moment, please. One moment. No, that went away. That went away. For just a moment, I saw a message that said something like, "Your encoding is overloaded," but it didn't actually, stick. And I don't know what it was trying to tell me. Well, if it becomes a problem, that's the first thing I'll look at for a salute. Plays best on Alienware. Man, that aged well. Speaking of it aged well, that aged well. Anyway, like I said, we're just gonna load up the Chapter 4 stage. I feel like Sega isn't pushing for Shenmue anymore, since Like a Dragon and Yakuza fills their open world niche. Yeah, that is true. However, I think Yu Suzuki is just like freeballing it now, because I remember the whole Kickstarter thing. Anyway,
The tunnel just vanished. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was magic.
like I said in the pre-show, yesterday was plagued by crashes and issues. So we're picking up
A wooden wheel. What is this place? I must be dreaming.
from the weird basement we find ourselves in. So, those of you who managed to attend last time
It's
will
locked
notice
from
this
the
looks
outside.
familiar. You're just gonna have to sit through about 20 minutes of repeats. That's all. Good kick, Zoe. Congratulations, you broke their door.
That machine looks brand new. It definitely doesn't fit in with the rest of the stuff down here. Who stores food like this? I don't think I'm in Newport anymore.
Yeah, you never see barrels of apples just sitting in people's basements anymore. Which is a real shame, honestly. I could go for a barrel of apples. Rumors that I am a horse are obviously exaggerated. One moment, chat, actually. One moment, please, if you would. I just want to make one little tweak. I just want to, like, reach over here and nudge you guys down a bit. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. But yeah, I should have been playing this on Alienware, like, you know, a real gamer.
Apples? Sure looks like apples. But I'm not taking anything for granted anymore.
Yeah, they could be oranges.
That beer tap looks out of place. It's too shiny and modern.
Benrima, visitor.
What are you on about, Bryn?
She's standing right next to you.
Hello?
Oh, blessed be the sixth child, you startled me.
You speak English? Oh, thank God. Listen, I'm not sure what's
Speak what? Who are you? Where do you come from?
I
like
don't
how
know.
the cleaning rag is attached
I
to her
think I'm-
hand.
I'm dreaming.
Possibly with glue.
It's just that no matter what I do, I can't seem to wake up.
Dream? This is no dream, child. Do you need me to pinch your arm?
What? No. No, that's... The twins, they did something to me. Something...
How did you get in? We don't open until midday.
Open what?
The inn, child. What do you think? Are you soft-witted, or... By the balance, you're from the other side, aren't you?
What?
Gracious me. Another shifter. Why do they always end up here?
Where does the
Another
balance
what?
get them, and why do they send them
Must
to
go
me?
see Minstrel Magda immediately. She will explain everything.
Minstrel Magda?
Leave now, but be cautious, and don't speak a word of this to anyone. They have ears everywhere.
Look, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what a shifter is, or why I'm supposed to see this Magda person, and...
I understand that you are frightened, child.
You don't understand. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm almost starting to think that those stories Charlie told me about April Ryan are true.
Did you say April Ryan?
Yeah. Do you know her?
No, I don't recognize the name. You need to see Minstrel Magda, child.
I guess I don't have a choice, dream or no dream. Where can I find her?
She moves around, but Blind Bob ought to know where she is. He's right outside. You can't miss him.
Blind Bob, Minstrel Magda, underground cities and strange monsters. I feel like I'm inside some kind of fairy tale. All right. I'll go talk to, Blind Bob. Thank you. What's your name?
Benrima Salmon, child. I'm the innkeeper of the Journeyman Inn. If you ever need anything, come see me. I'll help you the best I can.
I'm Zoe, and thank you. I'm sure I will see you again. You're the only person I know in this place.
There are themes worth of Legittington. Yeah, that's pretty much true. I mean, that said, what if, but no, really? Not sure on that one.
I don't know any of these titles. A Bestiary of the Southlands. Okay, I don't want to know any of these titles.
It's a book of information. April, May, Ryan, and thank you for the subscriptions, area song. It is a pleasure to have you here, always. I commemorate your attending with this GeoCities ass gif of fire. Please enjoy it.
Unlike most things in this place, that fireplace feels comfortably familiar.
At 9 months, you too should feel comfortably familiar here. So I love this pan because it shows the exact camera angle that we saw this street from back in The Longest Journey. One year. Have I really been on Twitch for nearly a year? That feels ridiculous. Hello, Alvina. Impressionist music cue? Yeah, a bit. Now we can talk to Blind Bob over there in a moment, but I want to just take a quick look around.
He's guarding the gate.
Thank you, Zoe. Very knowledgeable.
Excuse me, what's through this gate?
It's closed. Step back.
I haven't stepped forward.
You're in violation of Azadi martial law regarding loitering. Move along.
Okay, fine. I won't loiter.
I'm loitering.
That's not going anywhere. Don't they have, wagon mechanics in the city?
No. No, they do not. So it's time for a very long conversation.
Make a donation to the welfare of old Blind Bob, and you'll receive
Ben
your
Remy said I would
reward in
find
the
this Blind
afterlife
Bob
of your
guy right
choice.
outside. Could that be him? He looks blind.
He doesn't look deaf, and she just cheerfully tosses that one out, but...
Arms for a poor old blind bastard with no home no hearth.
I'm so sorry, I don't have any money.
Ah, well, I'll let you in on a secret, Rose Petal.
Wagon
Blind Bob's
mechanic,
happy he don't have no home no hearth. Had those, hated them, left to begin a career in beggaring. Now a pauper's life is a king's life. Freedom, fresh air, no strings, no stress, no bleeding taxes.
Fuck taxes.
Aren't you cold?
You think? But no. Had a bit of an accident with a fire charm when I was a wee lad. Left me permanently temperate. It's actually quite pleasant.
But what about that whole being blind thing? That can't be good.
Oh, that? It's theoretical.
Theoretical?
I could have been blind. Had an accident with a chemical spell when I was a wee lad. Near burned me eyes out.
But it didn't.
No, not at all. Missed blind Bob's face by a mile. Could have burned me eyes out, mind you. Could very well have. So I'm theoretically blind. Of course, theoretically blind Bob is no proper name for a beggar. So I just use blind Bob nowadays. That's me, that is.
Okay. Hello.
I like how Zoe just accepts this. This is just how life is around here, isn't it? Hello, Shateri. The dude's content with his lot in life. Yeah, and I don't think Zoe is gonna put him off.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask. I might answer, I might not.
Fair enough. I'm looking for someone. The innkeeper said you might know. Her name is...
Hold it right there, Rose Petal. Tit for tat. Them's the rules.
What do you mean?
If you want blind Bob to do you a favour, you do him one first.
I could say... I'm tempted to try to say no, but I'm worried I'm gonna get the whole spiel again.
Fair enough. What
And
do you
yeah,
want?
this fetch quest chain.
Just so you know, I don't have any money.
Well, Rose Petal,
We are
you
on a
seem to be
repeat
cosy
here,
with
a
old
bit,
Ben Rima
but
in there.
it's fine.
Ha, now she makes a robust mulled wine. Just the thing for a cold winter's morning.
I am replaying
But
this
Ben
for
Rima,
archival
she don't
purposes.
take well to blind Bob sitting on her doorstep. And she don't willingly part with her wares without recompense of sorts.
You want mulled
Recompense.
wine?
Oh, a
word.
bottle would do nicely, Rose Petal. Mind, it's the good stuff now. Made with Mrs. Mullins' mixed spices.
Mulled wine made with Mrs. Mullins' mixed spices. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thanks, Petal. You've made a theoretically blind man happy.
But yeah, as I said, I'm really...
Alms for a poor old blind bastard.
I'm really redoing this, more for archival purposes than anything else, because, I would really like to not just have a random, crashy 20-minute YouTube video where I'm basically like, well, screw this, goodbye, at the end.
Hello?
I want to do this right, I want to do
Yes?
this
Oh,
properly.
It's you. What can I do for you, child?
And part of doing it properly means I think we're going to ask some questions.
How come everyone speaks English here?
English? No, child. We speak all tongue, as do you.
Or what?
All tongue. Naven. It is the common tongue of our world.
But we're speaking English now, right?
No. Naven is a magical tongue. It is learned quickly by those who know how to listen.
Really? So, what? I can speak a magical language? That's incredible.
Incredible? No, it is quite ordinary, child.
Yeah, it's speaking non-magical languages. It's really fucking hard. I've tried my whole life, and I still don't know how to, speak a language.
I have so many questions about this place. I don't even know where to start.
You should start with Minstrom Magda, like I told you, child.
Okay, I will.
I gave you your fetch quest destination. Now get out there and fetch.
I spoke with Blind Bob,
Speaking of
but he
fetching,
wouldn't tell me anything.
Ah, yes. Tit for tat. Given a chance to bargain, Blind Bob will take it. What does he want now?
Mulled wine. He wants mulled wine made with, Mrs. something or other spice mix.
Mrs. Dash's
Mrs.
place
Mullins
mix.
mixed spices. For a beggar, Blind Bob is quite particular.
I don't know what to do. If I can't find Minstrom Magda, I can't get home. If I can't get home...
Calm down, child. I will help the best I can. I have red wine and I can heat it up for you, but I'm all out of spices. I was supposed to receive a delivery this morning, but no one has been by yet, and I cannot leave the inn to get them myself.
Maybe I could pick up the spices for you.
You could. I buy my spices from a merchant at the Southgate Market. His is the first stall on the left when you walk down Irede Avenue. Just tell him Ben May sent you to pick up her order of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. And be sure to mention that I'm not happy he did not make his delivery as scheduled. I will put some wine on the boil while you are away.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, child. Run along now.
Wait, how do I get to the market?
The quickest way would be through Old Town, but they've closed it off this morning. You'll have to go the long way around. Walk east, towards the tower. When you get to the tower square, go south. That will take you onto Irede Avenue, which leads all the way down to the South Gate.
East, then south. Okay, thank you.
Honestly, I'm still giggling at the idea of Mrs. Dash's mulled wine. You know, like delicious lemon pepper mulled wine. Minster Magda's the only knew it because Vestrum Tobias was tragically murdered by someone we neither know nor care who, and the game apparently doesn't deem it interesting to find out. Alright. Mold wine. No. No, please. Oh my god, you're the jauntiest human being alive. Yeah, who the hell are you?
Business has really picked up after the Azadi blessed us with their fabulous technology. In fact, I'm opening up a new shop soon.
What do you sell? Distressed orphans? Okay, bye. Don't know what to say to that man. Silly walk training DVDs. Maybe? Sells a seesaw you put in your spine to walk like that? No, you just gotta get a cane and you gotta, like, swish your butt around. And, I think the feather in your cap is needed for aerodynamic. Now look at this guy. He's doing like the reverse robot.
People don't look that different here. Lose the clothes and... Actually, no. Let's keep the clothes on.
Thank you, Zoe. I like being able to stream this game. Alright, we make the turn off here. We'll lose the clothes. Let's not lose the clothes. Honestly, Celine, like, my main hope for the Longest Journey trilogy, I guess, is, or I guess quadrilogy eventually, if Ragnar Tornquist ever finishes them, is that, like, eventually they will give us a resolution to that whole thing, and, okay, yesterday this dude was walking around in the background, and I wanna... What are you? Hi? I touch? Nope, nope. It made a noise. I don't want to touch anymore.
I keep seeing these machines everywhere, but I still don't know what they're used for.
Wasn't it in the foreground in the first game? Possibly?
He's guarding that alley. I wonder what's in there.
Excuse me, what's in your alley?
Nothing to see here, citizen. Move along.
Oh, I see. You just don't want to render it. Wait. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Give me the camera back. There's like a little dude down there. I can't see what's up with him, but there's a little dude down there. That's neat. I want to talk to these other stall owners, but I cannot do that. Okay. Oh, wait, no.
She's selling something. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
The Azadi have brought us peace and prosperity. So what if there are soldiers everywhere? I think it's a small price to pay.
Are you saying that because there's one directly across from you who can probably hear everything you're saying? I mean, I just thought I'd check. Oh, the boxes of impenetrability. I can't go this way.
I hope that smell is from the fish and not from the merchant.
Yeah, I'm not talking to this one. Oh, it's a tiny little door. Can't go in the tiny little door. Okay.
She's operating a soup kitchen.
Ooh, soup.
Good morning, dear. You look hungry. Do you want some soup? All profits go to the refuge. We shelter and feed the homeless and the penniless.
Me without money.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Very well, dear. Come back if you change your mind.
This lady has voiced the dialogue. So I'm assuming I have to talk to her eventually. In the meantime...
He must be selling something, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
I just want to get a close-up of this. Look at this man. Okay. You've looked at this man. You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Ha, what a wonderful morning we're having. How may I be of service today, young lady?
Spices or goodbye?
The
Let's get
innkeeper
some
at the
spice.
Journeyman sent me to pick up an order of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. It's for...
Mulled wine. Yes. Oh, Ben Remake boils the best cauldron in town.
He
She does.
did.
Absolutely
This is a Neil Gaiman-esque
wonderful.
design.
I'll have them sent right up. Fantastic. Next.
Hold on. Ben Remain needs the spices right now. You can just give them to me and I'll deliver them for you.
Why, yes. Yes, I could give the spices to you. What a wonderful idea. Saves me from having to deliver them, doesn't it? Fantastic. No problem. None at all. Except...
Except what?
There's a tiny problem. Nothing major, nothing that can't be solved. Why, it's barely worth mentioning. You see, the thing is, I don't actually have any spices at all this morning.
I see. Isn't this the spice store? Ben Remay told me to go to the spice store.
Well, then you've certainly come to the right place. I sell spices and little else. In fact,
curious about the
I'm
little
the
elf.
exclusive distributor of Mrs. Mullen's in Mercuria. Best spice mixes in the Northlands, or any lands. It's just that, well, my delivery is a tiny bit delayed this morning.
Really? How delayed?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be here any... quite a bit, to be honest with you. Quite a bit.
Yeah, last night I said he looked like a cross between David Bowie and the Joker. And I also said he looked like he ought to be running a cocaine plantation on Mars. So, like a cross between David Bowie and the Joker. Where do you even get, like, a mustard and pink colored shirt? Mustard and salmon? I don't know what colors those are. He's just got so much going on.
I really need those spices. Can't I get them anywhere else?
Where there's a will, or, you know, a spell, there's always a way. Except in this case. This is the only store that carries Mrs. Mullen's
Very
mixed
pink
spices
to
in
me.
Mercuria, I'm
The
afraid.
sleeves, I mean.
I really do need those spices. Like, now.
I wish I could be of more help, young lady, but as long as the ghetto's closed, the carriages are stuck in Burrow Crook.
The ghetto?
Oh, you're an out-of-towner. Welcome to Mercuria, etc., etc. Wonderful, wonderful.
So what about the ghetto?
Right. Well, the Azadi have set aside a section of Old Town for the Magicals. That way they can be with their own. We don't bother them, they don't bother us. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Why can't the carriages come through?
Well, once in a while, the Azadi help the Magicals weed out undesirables. They close the ghetto down, search the buildings for criminals and contraband, sort of spring cleaning, if you will.
And your supplier is stuck in... what? Traffic?
On the other side of the ghetto, up Burrow Crook, towards Coldstone Gate. Why, right below the Journeyman.
I just came from there.
Right, so you'd... Wait. Why don't we help each other out, eh? If you pick up my delivery of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices, our specialty, and bring them back here, I can give you Ben Rime's order.
And so, our fetch quest takes us back where we began.
I guess it beats waiting around.
Fantastic! You'll want to speak with Harry Kinran. He's a bearded fellow, a tad ornery, but a decent fellow at heart. He'll be up Burrow Crook, right below the Journeyman Inn. You can't miss him. Ask him for Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. He'll try and get some money from you, but the order's been paid for already.
Guy with a beard, wagons, Burrow Crook. Okay, I'll try my best.
Come right back here with the spices, and I'll give you Ben Rime's order. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Mostly what this guy what this does to me. See, Salty Seaman. And my personal favorite shop title here, The Cock and the Puss, which... Sure thing. Anyway, honestly what this does, besides reminding me of, the Dragon Age setting, is... Did we really need to give me the runaround here?
What are we doing with this one?
He was caught inside the ghetto, selling medicine to the magicals.
You know what that is, don't you? Treason.
Treason against the Empire. In Sadir, they'd have your head off.
In a second. Any humans who get involved with the magicals are traitors to their race.
That might not warrant an appointment with the Blade here in this goddessless city, but we'll find a way to get you shipped off to Sadir. Move it!
And they just fade out. Also, I vaguely feel like I'm playing Skyrim, but with the incredibly racist dudes in, like, big helmets. Yeah, it sucks to be that guy. I guess he shouldn't have worn overalls in public. Whatever his crime is. Alleged crime. So right here is about where the game crashed last time. Or the internet crashed, or OBS crashed, or a whole bunch of stuff went wrong all at once.
Don't mind me, good sir, madam.
Yeah, I'm not minding you. Trust me, if there's one thing I mind, it's not you. Save your game, in a moment. I just want to catch up to where I was. There's just one last cutscene. Hopefully we can squeeze through. Yeah, alright, you know what, fine. I am actually gonna... There we go. Oh, he went in there. We will never find out what adventures he's having in this squat brick building. Ah, the crime is treason. What's the reason? No treason.
The traffic appears to be backed up. No one's getting through.
May the six grant me strength. As if this morning hasn't been trying enough. And what do you want, girl? On second thought, don't tell me. I'm not in the mood for idle chatter.
But
Magicals? Damn ghetto rats. And those rebels? More like terrorists, if you ask me. Not a day goes by without them troublemakers making trouble for the rest of us. They should stick them on a boat and send them out to sea, so as they don't bother honest humans trying to make an honest living.
I really feel like this
themselves
accent
freedom
was a
fighters,
deliberate
the terrorists
choice.
do. But it's because of them that I'm stuck here. Again! Freedom! Freedom for who? From what? It's not like the Azadi are keeping us imprisoned. In fact, life's a damn sight better than it was before they came. If this is oppression, I don't want to be liberated.
Listen,
Ye gods, goddess. There's only one. Blessed be her name, etc.
You are so annoying. Listen to me. I just spoke with the spice merchant at the Southgate Market.
You'll have to wait until they reopen the ghetto, just like everyone else.
Well, he sent me to pick up a delivery of, Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices.
What? No, that's, alright. It's irregular, but I reckon I can part with it for a fair price.
He said it's been paid for already, and that you'd probably try to weasel more money out of me.
For the love of... just tell him we'll sort it out when I get down there. Mind you, it could take a while. Doesn't look like they're reopening the ghetto anytime soon.
I'm sorry, but he said he needs the spices right away. He's out of stock.
I keep hearing this buzzing sound in my ear, but I don't see any black flies around. Only you.
You can ignore me all you want, but I'm not leaving. If you think you're having a bad day, you should try mine on for size.
By the Mojals. I mean, by the grace of the six blessed be their names. If you'll leave me be, I'll give you the bloody spices. And now, for the love of the goddess and for the sake of my sanity, let me be miserable in peace.
Absolutely.
I was really expecting
Won't
him to
bother
hand
you
us
again.
a box.
Thank you.
Not a sack. But it looks like we now have a sack of spices.
Mrs. Mullins's mixed spices.
Mrs. Mullins's? This is? Okay. It's him.
Don't mind me, good sir, madam.
Yeah, sack of spice. Why not? Spice rack? Spice sack? We could load it into a gun and fire spice flak. Alright, turn off. And, now we have to go hand him his sack, and he will hand us one, I don't know, jar, I guess, out of the sack. And we will have had a transaction. And what do you bet that he's going to charge us for it? Hey, my dude. Guess what?
Hey, I got your spices.
That's wonderful! Fantastic! What spices?
Oh, for crying out. You asked me to pick up your spices, remember?
Yes, yes. Ah, yes, I remember. Mrs. Mullen's spices. Oh, goodness me. Thank you, young lady. How indescribably wonderful.
You don't actually
You're
need
welcome.
them, do you?
Now, about Ben Rime's order?
Who? Ben Rime. Oh, yes. 1 pouch of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices for the best mulled wine in Mercuria.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Enjoy your day, young lady, and do come back.
Not if I can help it. Feel like she ought to just shortcut and bring them back to Ben Rime.
Mrs. Mullins's mixed spices.
Honestly, I can't tell if we've got a smaller bag now, or not. Or if this was like the one and only order. Anyway, we had to run back and forth through the atmosphere and see all of these scripted events. If we don't set those flags, we can't progress. I'm sorry, am I being too metatextual? I can never tell. Alright.
Don't mind me, good sir, madam.
Nope, I wasn't going to. Goodbye. Okay. Ben Rime. Ben Rime gets spice. She's worked her way all the way to... What is my interface doing? Please don't do that.
Ben Rime's delivery of spices. Hello?
What?
Hello, what?
It wasn't easy, but I got the spices.
It took you long enough, child. Did you get lost?
No, but I had to do a lot of running around. It doesn't matter. I have the spices now.
Good. There's a pot of red wine in the kitchen. Mix the spices in, let it boil for a while, and you have mulled wine.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
I appreciate all your help.
Well, you look like you need all the help I can give you, child.
I'm so delighted I traveled to another world to be dunked on.
There's red wine boiling in that cauldron.
Oh, that's a much smaller cauldron than... I hardly married the word cauldron. Spices! Let's grab a bottle and help myself. Yeah, the best mulled wine in town is buy some prepackaged spices and dump them into some wine. It's like tea. You just buy some prepackaged leaves and you dump them into liquid. Presto, you have tea. Alright.
Don't mind me, good sir, madam. I'm just a poor old blind bastard with nowhere to go and nothing
Here.
to eat.
Mulled wine made with Mrs. Mullins' mixed spices.
Ah, the sweet scent of Mrs. Mullins and Riverwood Red. Give it here, Petal. Let me take a swig.
Okay. He is gonna be too drunk to give me real directions, isn't he? The delicious taste of lead from the cauldron.
Balance that hit the spot it did. I'm most grateful, Petal. You've earned yourself a silver star in Blind Bob's book.
Silver?
Glad you liked it. It wasn't easy getting it.
Without the journey, the reward isn't half as sweet. That's, what's her name? Old Chestnut round these parts. Still as true as the sky is green.
Green?
Had an accident with a chroma charm when I was a wee lad. Every morning Blind Bob wakes up, the sky's a different colour. Today it's green.
That didn't get me shit. Yes, I did earn his silver star in his book. I was expecting gold or platinum, but I guess I get a free dragon with every purchase.
Hi there.
Alms for a poor. Oh, ha! It's ye. What tidings of joy do you bring me this time?
Do you know where I can find Minstrom Magda?
Oh, he knows her, Blind Bob does. He knows her well. Nice lady. Best sort nut soup south of Lame Bastard
Soup
Hill.
lady.
Do you know where she is today?
Oh, she moves around, Magda does. Ain't seen her round here in a while. You might try asking someone other than Blind Bob.
Like who? I don't know anyone in the city.
Well, you might have more luck asking Crazy Clara. Lives up Crab Bend, Clara does, on Hangman Span, in view of Friar's Keep. Crazy as a turnip, Clara is. But she's also got a scout wing's eyes. She knows more than she lets on.
Yeah, in retrospect, asking Blind Bob if he'd seen anybody really does feel like a fruitless
Thank you,
endeavor.
Mr. Bob.
Oh, just call me theoretically. We're friends now, ye and I.
Are we?
Make a donation to the welfare of old Blind Bob, and you'll receive...
Are we really? Adventure game mode, yeah. It's like I never stopped playing Siberia. We've got the snow, we've got the fetch quests, we've gotten fucked over. Alright, Crazy Clara, who is up on the hill somewhere. Who lives up Crab Bend, wherever that may be. I don't know where Crab Bend... I'm gonna talk to the soup lady. She's my one and only, lead. Because she has a voice. And if she has a voice, maybe she's important. Is this Crab Bend? Do you get crabs at the Salty Seaman? Why am I allowed... What did doing that entire chain unlock? It unlocked the name Clara. Now I have the name Clara I can talk to people about. So I'm gonna start with... Oh wait, this gate is open now. This gate wasn't open before, I don't think. So maybe this is Crab. Crab.
Even here,
Road.
on this deserted street, they're really serious about this industrial revolution of theirs.
Well, nobody, fucks around with the Industrial Revolution.
These doors and windows are all locked or boarded up. Does anyone even live here anymore?
I really like how rustic those stairs are. Alright. You look like a Clara.
That must be Clara. She certainly looks the part.
Yeah, you look the part of a Clara.
Hi there. Are you crazy? Are you Clara by any chance?
You've been a bad girl, Clara. You'll have to be punished. My baby, my baby. Gone, gone, gone.
I'm a friend of Blind Bob's. You know, theoretically.
Near burned me eyes out, wee lad. Where's me bag? My baby.
Blind Bob's your baby?
Pretty thing, so pretty, my flower, but she has to be punished. All gone, all gone.
I think Bob's still up by the journeyman, but you're not talking about him, are you?
Baby, my baby, my baby.
So you lost something? Or someone?
My baby.
Yes, that part I got. Your baby. Is it a child? A pet?
Westerlings caught him in a net, just like a butterfly. That's illegal, that is. Can't have that now, can we? Boxed him right up. We'll take care of him,
Something
put him to sleep
small
for
that
you.
was put in a box, huh?
Pretty thing.
I think I've seen that.
Poor thing, my baby.
So it is your pet? A dog? Cat? I'm guessing there are stranger pets in this world.
No stranger. Best friend. You'll never have friends. You've been bad. No, please no. My friend.
You said the Westerlings
I can solve
took him.
this.
Who are the Westerlings?
The ghetto's closed. Stand back. What's that you've got there, eh? Give us that thing right now.
The soldiers took him. What did they do with him?
We'll take care of him, we will. Gone. But close. So close. I still hear him, my baby. I still hear him crying.
Do you want me to help you find your baby?
Find baby?
Yes, if I can. I'll try. Do you know where he is?
Caged up like the twinkles in a diamond. He was coming home to Mammy. Home. Never again. Never, never.
Don't say that. We'll find him, okay?
Yeah, this is a problem I'm happy to solve. And I'm pretty sure I can solve it almost immediately. I just need a way to get into the back alley there. Oh, hello, Zach, and it is a pleasure to have you subscribe to me. It's always nice to have people subscribe to me. I'm delighted to be given money. And also to see you again. It's going well. Today it is, at least. Yesterday, not so much. Alright, that guard is out of the way. Can I, just...
Hey, you can't go in there.
Yeah, I can. Okay, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna save. I'm gonna wait until, the adorable floppy dinosaur fellow is in the way. Alright. And we're gonna move together. And he's gonna block the view. There we go!
That must be Crazy Clara's pet. It's really cute.
Aw, you're like a demented lemur. Oh! We have freed all the birds with one stone! Excellent work, us! Oops, maybe? I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's see if Clara's pet came back to her. Shh. Yes, good. Even got a smile out of Zoe. That's rare.
I see you got your baby back.
Safe now. You're happy. So happy.
I'm glad. Look, I'm trying to find Minstrom Magda. Do you know where she is?
Magda? Where is Magda?
That's what I need to know. Please, could you try and focus for a second?
She doesn't know either, does she?
I really need to find Minstrom Magda.
Cup of soup, Clara?
She is the soup lady.
Oh, yes, please. Right you are, then. Salt nut soup, our favourite.
What do you mean? Oh, soup lady, as in soup kitchen. She runs a soup kitchen.
Soup. Soup for the poor and homeless. Warm and thick with peas and carrots in it. And not only peas and carrots, but dubious lumps too.
Oh,
Where
man,
is
I love the
Magda's soup
dubious
kitchen?
ones. They're my favorite.
I go down there every morning to have my soup. I do. She's nice, she is. The soup lady. You ask her nicely, I'm sure she'll give you a cup too.
Down where? The market?
We're just down the street,
Yeah,
Clara, at the
you've met
Southgate
her,
Market
Zoe.
from sunrise till midday
You've met
every
her.
day. You come by any time, you hear?
That's right. The soup kitchen. I pass right by it. Thanks, Clara. Take good care of your baby, okay? He's a beautiful pet.
Wave goodbye now. Wave goodbye, little one.
It's okay, if Tail's doing all the waving we need. Now, salt nut soup I thought would be like a sort of peanut butter stew. Maybe a boiled peanut sort of thing. And then carrots and peas. I'm not sure if that goes with that. But it's possible salt nut is a totally different sort of nut that I'm thinking of. Hello!
Hello again, dear. Did you change your mind? Would you like a cup of soup?
No, thank you. Are you Minstrom Magda?
Shh, not so loud. There are ears everywhere. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm just looking for Minstrom Magda.
No, Zoe.
I don't know any Minstrom Magda. There are no Minstrom in this city. Not anymore.
But I was told that Minstrom...
Like I said, there are none left.
I didn't know that. I don't know anything. I was just told that Magda could help me.
And who, pray tell, told you that?
The innkeeper at the Journeyman.
Oh? And who would that be?
Do a quick, I'm pretty sure, I believe that was her name.
Her name is Benrime Salmon.
I see. So Benrime sent you to find Magda. Now why would
I
you
like
do
that we're doing a
thing
little
like
trivia
that?
quiz. Were you paying
Because
attention to the lore?
I'm not from around here.
That much is quite obvious. Very well, dear. I do believe that you're as lost as you seem to be. I'm Magda. Just Magda, mind, and you would do well to address me as such. Either that or ma'am. No titles, no honorifics. Benrime ought to have made that clear to you. I will try and assist you with any questions that you may have, and maybe even point you in the right direction. But be discreet. Like I said, there are ears everywhere.
Alright, we gotta ask very...
Why did the innkeeper tell me to see you?
Most likely because I have assisted travelers like you before. But the times have changed. Mercuria has become a very dangerous place for people like yourself. For me too, but I belong here. You do not.
You think? I just want to go home.
And so you should, with haste. There's no adventure to be had here. Not anymore.
So there's nothing you can do for me?
Like I said, I will assist you with any questions you may have, and I will point you in the right direction. But
Well,
that
let's
is all
start
I
asking
can
questions. Alright, let's ask about April Ryan, because that's not going to attract a boatload of attention. Also, congratulations on the week off. I expect you to be in bed by like 8 p.m.
Do you know anyone by the name of April Ryan?
April? I may have heard that name before. What would you with her?
I don't know. I need to find her. We have something in common, and I think she's in trouble.
And you intend to save her? How do you propose to do that?
That's a
I
great
don't know
question.
that either. I just need to find her.
Well, I apologize, but I cannot help you there.
Oh well.
Can you help me get back to my world?
No, I cannot. It's too dangerous. But I can point you in the direction of someone who might be able to help you.
More pointing.
You will need to enter Old Town. They call it the Magic Ghetto these days, after our protectors rebuilt the wall. The entrance to the ghetto is across the square. The gate is usually open, but right now the soldiers are conducting a raid. You will have to wait until they open the gates again.
Where do I go once I'm on the inside?
Seek out an artisan of the magic craft. Their skills have been mostly outlawed by the Azadi, except inside the ghetto. A practitioner of the craft might be able to help you draw on your latent talents to open a gateway. But be careful. If the Azadi were to learn of your origins and powers, they would show no mercy. You would be sent away to stand trial. They fear magic, these foreigners. They are doing their best to control it, and everyone who uses it. And I fear they may be succeeding in their endeavors. Like I said, you would stand a better chance of getting home if you visited Old Town.
Okay, that unlocked a whole bunch of...
Who are the Azadi?
They are our protectors and our guests. They helped liberate Mercuria from the Tyran armies 10 years ago. And then they decided to stay.
So the city's under occupation?
Not at all. And you would do well not to speak ill of the Azadi, lest you fancy seeing the inside of Friar's Keep. They are here to unify and convert the Northlands in the name of their goddess. And they are very particular about their faith. It leaves precious little room for other ideas. But that's all I will tell you. I would leave the topic be if I were you.
Well, it's fair, yeah, they're rather crusaderish.
What's the Magic Ghetto?
It used to be called Old Town, the oldest neighborhood in Mercuria.
Okay, we're getting a re-explanation.
Now it's a prison.
Should have skipped that one.
All magical peoples in Mercuria have been forced behind those walls to protect them from the humans.
Ah, yes, your
Not,
protection.
The gates are closed, and there are often raids. Homes are turned upside down. Good, honest people are arrested and...
And what?
They are taken away, never to be seen again. The Azadi call them terrorists. But they are shopkeepers and tailors and poets. The only terrorists here are... But no, we do not speak ill of the Azadi. They have done so much for us.
Well, you could probably tell that this was written and released around a certain period.
Thank you.
You watch yourself out there. Don't get in the way of the Azadi soldiers. If they knew whence you came.
I'll be careful.
Right, get
Bye.
into Old Town.
Hey.
Oh look, it seems Legitington.
What do you want?
I hear you're looking for a way into the ghetto.
Who told you... Oh, wait, weren't you at the inn this morning?
Not here. There are soldiers around. Follow me.
I'm not following you anywhere.
But I can show you a way into the ghetto.
Just hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is... It's Worm.
Worm? That doesn't exactly inspire trust.
What are you talking about?
How do I know I can trust you?
Back at the inn, I heard you say the name... April Ryan.
You know her?
I may know how to get in touch with her.
You do? How?
You'll just have to trust me.
If you overheard me talking to the innkeeper, you know I'm not from around here. I can't just follow any stranger I meet on the street. I mean, how do I know you won't lead me into a dark alley, knock me out, tie me up, and drag me into a basement somewhere?
I promise I won't drag you into a basement. Besides, what choice do you have?
Thanks,
You're
man.
stuck here, aren't you? I'm the only one who can take you to April. She's the one you're looking for, right?
Okay, fine. So I don't have much of a choice. But if you're lying to me, I'll scream. I can scream pretty loud.
I'm sure you can. I promise, no basements. Come on.
Oh, am I gonna get dragged into a lovely cul-de-sac?
Hurry up. We don't want to stay close. This is it.
Dragged
We're
into an
almost
attic?
there.
Yeah.
It's just around the corner.
Here, you go first. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now.
Oh, now? Now.
Careful, Chuan. She's a screamer. Raven will be pleased that we bagged us a spy. Asking about you. There's no question about it. She's a spy.
She does not look Azadi.
Like that matters. You can't tell and you can't trust anyone. Let's get rid of her.
Bryn?
All I'm saying is let's not take any chances. She might have a tracking spell on her for all we know.
I would have detected it. There's something peculiar about her, but no magic.
Peculiar? What did I tell you? She's a spy, all right? Come on, let's get rid of her.
Quiet. I'll speak with her. Alone.
What? Why?
Bryn, don't make me lose my patience with you.
Oh,
you need to trust me.
No, he really did call himself Worm as
Bryn,
a bit.
Come. Now.
Fine. Fine. But don't say I didn't warn you.
So, why are you asking questions about me?
Where am I? Who are you?
I'm asking the questions here.
Wait, you're April, aren't you? I recognise you from the picture.
What? What picture?
A picture of you and your friends. Charlie and Emma. I was in your old room at the in the border house in Newport. Charlie told me about you. That you disappeared and that...
Whoa, slow down, slow down. You know Charlie and Emma? How's that even... How are they doing?
I only just met them. At the Fringe. Back in my world.
Stark. I'm guessing you're not a spy.
I don't even know how I got here. Last thing I remember, I was at the Fringe. I was going upstairs to make a call, and then... black. When I woke up, I was in this strange place. A subterranean city. And there were these creatures. I had to fight them. And all the time I was saying to myself, it's just a dream, Zoe, just a dream. Except
it's no dream. I know the feeling. When I first came here, I refused to believe what my eyes and ears were telling me. But you learn to accept the truth. You have to. You're a shifter. You've traveled through the divide between worlds. You're in Arcadia.
A shifter? That's what Ben Rime and Minstrom Magda told me. What's a shifter?
It'll take too long to explain. You're special. How's that? You can travel between worlds.
Travel? So how do I get back to our world?
Your world, not mine. You just do it. Once you learn how, it's like blinking with your mind.
But I can't even remember how I got here in the first place.
First couple of times, it's hard. It's easier when you're asleep.
I wasn't sleeping. At least, I don't think I was. It's fuzzy.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. What's your name?
Zoe.
Look, Zoe, I'd let you go, but I don't want you walking around out there asking questions, drawing attention to yourself. We'll have to put you somewhere safe, until you can find your way back to Stark.
No, I'm here now, and I need your help.
What? Why?
Something's happening back in the real world, in my world.
Aww.
And I think you're connected to it somehow. I've been receiving this strange message. Like I don't know, a vision broadcast through the wire. I keep seeing a snowy landscape with a scary black house that looks like a doll's house. And a little girl. Find April Ryan, she says. Save her. Over and over again.
Receiving? How? Through dreams?
No, on screens. It's like some kind of static interference. What does it mean?
Don't ask me. I don't need saving. You've got the wrong woman.
I don't think so. This girl, she led me to your room where I found the picture. It can't be a coincidence.
It can't? You're sure about that? Look, Stark's not my world anymore. You got problems, you figure them out. That's what I had to do. I'm done with the saving of the world. Ask someone else.
But
I'll help you get back. It's either that, or we lock you up somewhere until you figure out how to use your powers.
And what do I tell your friends?
Tell them whatever you want. The April Ryan they knew is dead. I'm not part of their world anymore.
So you're not going to help me? You're not curious to find out why I keep getting these messages about you? What if something big is going down and...
Like I said, not my problem. I've played my part. Just leave me alone. Now, do you want to go back or not?
I do. Of course I do.
Good. Like I said, if this doesn't work, we'll have to make other arrangements. We're going to put you under hypnosis and unlock the part of your subconscious that controls your shifting powers. Lie down on that bed, and I'll be right back.
I think April is just straight up fed up with...
What are you going to do?
Quests and such.
There's a part of you that knows how to travel. I will help you remember what you have not yet learned.
And I'll end up back in Newport.
Can't guarantee you that. You might end up somewhere else. Just try and focus on a familiar place. A safe place.
So you're not going to help me?
I have a lot to say, but the game won't shut up.
Lie still.
What's she talking about?
Something's going on back in our world. A good friend of mine's disappeared and...
And you need to not talk. Or would you rather have me lock you up?
And I think April can help me find out what's happened to him and why. So why won't you?
Because I have enough trouble in my life already. Because I'm fighting a war and because I'm done with your world. Now this is your final chance. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Don't speak. Listen to Naane's voice.
Ne'a, Amam, Ayan An. Listen to my voice. Let it carry you into yourself, into the secret places in your mind. Ane'an, Ayan An, Ayan An.
I don't feel a thing. What's this supposed to...
What just happened?
I do not know, April An. She did not open a shift. And her clothes...
They're still here. Where did she go?
I do not know. I have never seen anything like it. It is almost as though she was smoke blown away by a wind.
Is she dead?
I cannot say. I do not feel her here, in this world. But I will say this. I do not think this girl is a shifter.
Then what is she? And where did she go?
Yeah, wherever she is now, she's naked. And yes, hypnosis in just a couple of days. The game Hypnosis. Alright, time to play Where's Zoe? Oh, or maybe it isn't. It's time for playable character number 3. Is this Daggerfall? No, this is Redguard. Ow. Alright, that doesn't work. I guess if you're in a sword fight, you're supposed to use your sword. We're all surprisingly unscathed for, people fighting with swords. But maybe these things aren't sharp? Beyond confused. This is playable character number 3.
Aha! Your enemies will tremble before you.
And we'll get into that in just a few moments. Right after, combat practice. Oh, West House in the front. I forgot about West House.
You did well, but you can do even better.
I can do even better. Can I? Can I really?
I stand humbled before you.
Not bad, Kian. You did well out there today.
Thank you, Master, but your praise shames me. The light of the goddess blinds my opponents and guides my sword to victory.
Your skill with the sword is unmatched, Kian, and so is your faith, but the one does not equate with the other.
What do you mean, Master?
Your devotion to your faith and your prowess with a blade should never be confused. Religion and war mix as well as dry grass and a flaming torch.
How can that be? I hold my sword in the name of my faith, and my faith is the shield that protects me from harm. They are like two rings intertwined.
Or like a pair of snakes eating each other's tails. Don't be blinded by rhetoric, Kian. I've taught you better than that.
But the mission, Garmon.
Politics! When did you become a woman? Your dedication to the mission is a waste of your potential and your time. With great talent comes great responsibility. You could be a powerful man, Kian. Instead, you've chosen life as a puppet. A puppet!
Well, you've never approved of my calling. But I have pledged my life to the goddess, and I have vowed to protect her word.
The word of the goddess does not require your protection, and you have pledged your life to the Six, not the goddess. Don't confuse the two.
On this, we will never see eye to eye, Master. I am an apostle of the faith, and I have...
1,000 pardons, Apostle.
Excuse me, Master. Yes, Childena.
The Six require your presence, Apostle.
When?
My apologies, Apostle. They said to bring you immediately.
Thank you. Master, forgive me.
Of course, Kian. You're excused. We will continue practice without you. Amidon! Nozan! Into the ring! And try not to swing your swords like shy little schoolgirls this time around!
Please, Apostle, we must hurry.
I've seen some schoolgirls who can kick some ass with swords. That said, yeah, we are now, part of the occupying forces.
They are waiting, Apostle.
Are they waiting behind this door? Okay, good. Oh, that GeoCities ass fire gif. I love you, GeoCities fire gif.
Apostle, our apologies for calling you away while you were training.
We know that you are busy with the initiates, but this could not wait.
We have just had word from our armies in the east, and it worries us deeply.
Our dearest Apostle, we have a very important task for you.
Yes, Mistress.
Apostle, you know how some Eastlanders still resist our noble efforts at uniting their fractured nations and bringing the word to their goddessless lives. The mission continues unabated, of course. Nothing shall stand between the glory of the goddess and those lost ones who have strayed from her light. But still there are a few who have chosen to oppose us. Those misguided pagans have become a dangerous obstacle in the path.
Apostle Kian, we need you to travel east to those heathen lands, to bring the word to the heretics.
There is a man who leads these rebellious few, these insurgents. A man whose hands are soiled with the blood of many trueborn. A daemon.
You must travel tonight to the Havens, Apostle, and board a cloud ship bound for the city of Marcuria. When you reach your destination, you will seek out this man, this butcher. They call him the Scorpion. You must seek him out, and you must convert him.
By the letting of his blood, he shall be reborn into the next life, where he may find forgiveness in the glory of the goddess.
Find this rebel leader, this Scorpion, and let your blade kiss his throat. This is your mission, Kian Alvane.
As you please, Mistress. Your word is my path.
You will leave now with haste. May the goddess be with you, Apostle. And mind the scorpion does not sting you before you sting him.
I shall be vigilant, mistress. Blessed be the goddess. Blessed be the path. Blessed be the word. Blessed be the mission.
Did they say Kian Alvane? They did. I do not know how that name connects with Lady Alvane, but we have heard that name before in The Longest Journey 1.
Can we trust him?
If not him, then who? He is our most faithful apostle.
He knows not to question our word. He will complete his mission.
The prophet was adamant. There is much resting on this task. It is the last obstacle, the prophet said. When it is done,
the light of the goddess will wash across the world like a tidal wave, drowning all those who lack faith.
May that day come swiftly, and may the goddess aid the apostle in his mission. The future of our empire rests on his shoulders now.
So April may be playing, like, Game of Thrones or some such, and Zoe may be playing something else entirely. But Kian is playing Assassin's Creed. And that may make him the most dangerous of our crew. And I have no idea where to take him now. He doesn't keep a journal. Okay. That helps. Thanks. Well, I guess I'm not going this way. I guess I'm going back out to practice?
May the goddess take your souls swiftly.
I am being sent to the Havens tonight, Master. A cloud ship will take me east across the ocean. I must leave with haste.
With haste? I see. Another heathen who needs converting.
There's great darkness in this world. Is it not our duty to illuminate the darkness with the light of the goddess?
We cannot make the sun rise in the dead of night, Kian. Like everyone else, we must wait for dawn.
Must we have this discussion again, Master? It seems to me you question everything I believe in.
Not so, Kian. You know I'm a man of faith. What I am questioning is our right to impose our faith on others. I've been to these eastern lands and they...
And is it not a place full of darkness and sin? Would it not be better off under the guiding light of our faith and the mercy of the goddess?
What would you have me answer? There is indeed arrogance, oppression, murder and fear in those lands. But there's also beauty, freedom and humility. And the brightest day has the darkest shadows, Kian. Remember that.
I must depart now, Master. The cloud ship leaves the Havens at first light and my duty beckons.
Duty or no duty? Do only what you yourself believe to be right, and not what others tell you is right. I'll see you when you get back. You can tell me all about the Eastlanders, and how you rescued their maidens from a life of sin. May you walk with the goddess, Kian.
And the light of the goddess upon you, Master Garmon.
Hi, Zoe. How's it going?
You alright, girl?
Where am I?
You're still at the Friends. You don't remember?
I don't know. How did I get back here?
Back? You haven't moved all night. A couple of guests found you passed out. You were drugged.
What?
That's what it looks like. I checked the cameras, but there was nothing on them. The crystals were wiped. When we found you last night, I called a friend of mine, a doctor. She came by and checked you out. She said you were on some kind of synth, but that you'd sleep it off. So I closed the room and kept an eye on you all night.
That's not possible. I was somewhere else. April, she...
What?
I met April. April Ryan. I was in Arcadia, the place she spoke about. I was there. So I couldn't possibly have been here.
Zoe, look, I've been checking in on you every 15 minutes all night long. You couldn't have gone anywhere without me noticing. You were fed some kind of hallucinogenic. You've probably been having very vivid dreams.
Well...
That's impossible. I was there. I spoke with April. She wasn't very cooperative.
Astral projection?
But I did
Very
speak
likely.
with her.
All I know is that you've been sleeping right here since we found you. You left Emma and me at the table to make a call. 20 minutes later, some guests found you passed out in the booth. They gave up their reservation quite willingly. They didn't want to get involved.
Sorry about that.
Sorry? Girl, it's not your fault that someone drugged you. But you might want to consider getting out of this before you get hurt.
I can't just abandon Reza.
I'm sure he doesn't want you to put yourself at risk like this.
Did you see whoever did this to me?
You don't remember anything?
No. Last night's a blur. The first thing I remember is waking up in... No, I don't remember anything from the Fringe.
I didn't see anyone. But apparently our friend Marcus Crozier checked in just before the incident. And he brought 2 guests.
I think it is.
Wait. I remember... part of it. Marcus. The twins.
Twins?
They're working together. They were in Reza's apartment back in Casablanca, and they were here last night.
So they must have been the ones who drugged you.
Maybe. But I don't understand why they didn't just... kill me. I mean, that's the second time they've attacked me, and I'm still walking.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's not to look a gift horse in the mouth. You're alive. Don't ask too many questions.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just go home while I'm still... After all, Marcus turned out to be a big mistake on my part. And if Reza's gotten himself into something really dangerous... Besides, I don't know where to go from here. I might as well head back to Casablanca and wait for Reza to get in touch with me.
That sounds like a good idea, girl. How do you feel?
A bit woozy. But pretty good, considering. Did Emma leave already?
Early this morning. She has a show later today in Moscow. I promised I'd keep her updated.
So what are you going to tell her?
I don't know. What you just told me, I guess. Who knows? Even if it was a dream, maybe you really did.
You want to
speak
fill in
with
the
April.
details on that, Zoe?
It felt real enough. I don't know. I need to sort things out in my head. Well, I guess I will go home. I don't feel like crossing paths with Marcus or the twins again.
They were probably just trying to scare you. Your friend seems to be onto a pretty big story.
Yeah. I just hope that... Ow.
You okay, Zoe?
Just my head. Yeah, I'm okay.
You can stay here as long as you need to. And I can call my doctor friend again. No need to go to a hospital.
No, I should go home. Thanks, Charlie. I really appreciate it.
No problem, girl. Drop by if you're ever in town again, and keep me updated if you find your friend or if you hear from April.
I will, Charlie. Thanks for everything.
Charlie is remarkably accommodating. I mean, even before he knew we were a source of potential information about April. Oh, my phone. What's up? No, wait a minute. No,
My most treasured
pull this
possession.
up again. Hey, Karen from Mocha Loco here. Haven't seen you around in a few days, just wanted to say hi. Hope to see you at the coffee shop again, soon. There's no one to talk to in the middle of the day anymore. Boo-hoo. Well, I'm glad that the coffee shop lady cares about me. I'm glad that the barista cares enough to say hi.
Hola, sweetie. It's me. Where are you?
Hi, Liv. I'm still in Newport, but I'm on my way home. Any news?
Yes. You're going to Japan.
Japan?
I decrypted Reza's notes. Well, most of them. Okay, some of them. I'm still working on it, but I found out that he was investigating Watticorp.
Watticorp? Really? My God, that's pretty huge. What was he investigating?
Don't know yet, sweetie, but he was in contact with 2 people at Watti, one of whom was the dead girl in his apartment. From his notes, my guess is that after leaving Newport, he would be heading to Watti City, on the island of Hokkaido in northern Japan. That's where Waticorp HQ is located. That's also everything I've got so far, I'm afraid. I'll keep working on Reza's notes, and I'll have more info for you when you get there.
You mean Japan?
You know, I'd try and convince you not to go, but you seemed pretty set on tracking Reza down, and all signs point to Japan.
I know. I have to keep going. I can't give up. Not now, not this time. This is too important. If I quit...
Is everything all right, Zoe?
Yes and no. I'm fine. I'm not hurt or anything, but... things have happened. I don't have time to get into it right now. But it'll make a hell of a story someday.
As long as you're okay.
I can't make all the jokes you guys are making because the games keep talking.
City. Safe journey.
Alright, Liv. Take care.
God. But yeah, we're going to Hokkaido, the coldest place in Japan, to fight the Dragon Twins. And I couldn't make any of those jokes because the game kept talking. And I desperately wanted to. Oh no, please don't. I hope this isn't like a copyrighted music track. Well, even if it is. This plane is flying stupidly low, I think. So this is the CW portion of our broadcast.
All right. So tell me about the tower.
Oh shit, hi.
It is as most things, Azadi. Large, wasteful, and arrogant. I have never seen its like. They are building a ladder to the heavens.
Maybe it's a temple of sorts. I may not know a lot about the enemy, but they're pretty religious.
To call the Azadi religious would be like calling the sun warm. Their faith is all they have. If we shake that, the war is ours.
I don't think that's a viable strategy, Chuan. But it's good to know that they have a weakness. Faith is a double-edged sword.
This tower of theirs may be another weakness. When I was there earlier, I noticed they were still building. They have put up wooden platforms for the workers to climb.
Scaffolds. Next to the tower?
On the tower. If one were to climb it, one might find a way into the tower.
Perfect.
Or
I need to
one
check it
might
out for
take
myself.
the temple
That
of the
tower must be very important to the Azadi. And like you said, it could be another weakness of theirs.
You will go alone.
I need to. If there are more of us,
We are easier to spot. And if you are caught, someone still needs to return to the city with the supplies. That is our mission.
That's our mission, Chuan. I'll be back before dawn.
Watch your back, Raven.
So April is likely to go take out a very symbolic tower. Again, this game was made during a very specific period of time.
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. What we need more of is food, warm clothes, and medicine.
You need to grab your backpack?
We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
So, what are we doing tonight?
We
Same thing we
are
do
not
every
doing
night,
anything.
Dickface.
You're staying here with Chuan. I'm going out.
What? You can't go on a mission without us.
I'm not going on a mission, Bryn. I'm just taking a walk.
Right. And that girl didn't ask you for help.
Which girl?
The one who disappeared. The one from that place that we can't talk about. She asked for your help, and you just dismissed her.
I don't have the patience for this, I don't have the time for this, or I don't have the fucks for this.
I'm too busy to argue with you. We have a lot to do before we go back, and if we fail, people will die.
But she needed your help. You can't just ignore that.
When the alternative is that the people I've sworn to protect will suffer, then yes. I can ignore that.
I don't agree. If you hadn't risked your life to save mine, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be fighting on your side, and there'd be a lot more Azadi walking around. You took a chance when you killed those soldiers back then, and it paid off, didn't it? I'm alive, and I'm on your team. It was risky, but it was the right thing to do.
It's not the same thing. This is our world. Whatever goes on in the other world, it doesn't concern us.
I think you're wrong, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm still just a kid to you, right?
Bryn! Bryn!
You're like a 6'3" kid. But I guess... are we? We are now in chapter 5. And yeah, it is kind of nice to hear April again, even if she is, like, deeply cynical at this. Am I gonna get another lecture?
Anna joined my outfit only a few months ago, but she's proven to be a valuable asset. Her magic is very powerful.
Yeah, April's kind of
Will you
gone
need any
goth.
assistance tonight, April on?
I'll go alone. There may not be a curfew yet, but the soldiers will still notice 2 or 3 where they would ignore 1.
That is true, and I need to speak with someone who can supply us with the herbs, potions, and medicines we need.
Well, with Torbear in jail and Hamish doing business with the Azadi, Old Town's our best bet, but it closes with the sun.
Tomorrow morning, then, first thing.
Sounds good, but you'll have to go alone. Siobhan and Bryn are taking care of the food tomorrow. Benrime's helping them get in touch with some sympathizers.
So be it. I shall make inquiries in Old Town in the morning. May the stars shine on you and your endeavors tonight, April Ann. Or what is it you sometimes say? Break a foot?
Break a leg. But I like May the Stars Shine on You better, Naane.
This is a sequel to another game, indeed. This is the second game in what is so far a trilogy. So, you know, people are familiar with April and her whole deal. That said, when I first played this, I hadn't played The Longest Journey, the game that comes before this. So, I did not know what April's deal was, and I found her actually really interesting. She has this whole, you know, rebel leader thing going on right now. She's, very... I'll duck out to avoid any spoilers. Is it really spoilers if you didn't know anything about the previous games? Like, well, whatever. I'll hope to see you around.
I wish I could just sit down, gaze into the fire, and forget everything. But I can't.
Alright,
I don't know any of the people who come here anymore.
Where are you going at this hour?
Business. I may return
Out,
late.
Mom.
Well, you know where the key is, April.
Keep an eye on Bryn. Make sure he doesn't follow me.
That boy. He takes after you, April. He adores you. You have a responsibility to...
Responsibility? There's that word again. He's an adult. I can't babysit Bryn forever.
You saved his life. You're the only family he has. Do not forget that. You may seek danger, even death yourself. But do not forget that others rely on you.
They should find someone else to rely on. I can't be anyone's guardian angel. Or mother.
You have little faith in yourself and others, child. But I shall not bother you with my lecturing anymore. I have work to do. Good
I
luck
see
tonight.
what's going on.
Whatever it is you're doing. Take care of yourself, if not for your sake, then for everyone else's.
April picked up every responsibility in the universe in the previous game, and now she's feeling burned on it. She just doesn't want to be part of it anymore. So she found herself a different pet cause. But she's trying to make it very clear that, you know... Where the fuck is Crow? That is a good question. He was mentioned in the manual. But, we don't have a whistle or anything for him anymore. So can we get to this scaffolding without any guards kicking our ass in? Am I gonna have to go into, like, stealth mode here? There is at least one guard. 2. Nope, 3. Alright, can we get to this? We take out that guard and, like... Okay, maybe we don't have to. Maybe I can come around the back. I can see you. Dumb helmet shines in the sun. You got me walking real slow.
I need to find a way onto the scaffolding, but not until I've taken care of that guard.
Alright, can I, do the old honkin' bonk?
I'll need to find a way to get onto the scaffolding without being spotted.
Okay. The old honkin' bonk. Yeah, I'm still wondering about the whole Lady Elvane thing. Elvane does not exactly seem to be a common name.
The door is slightly ajar.
The door is ajar?
I can't hear what they're talking about. I need to get closer.
Alright, let me, I have a little bit of trouble remembering what stuff is mapped to. Does that make the room jam? Only if the door is a jam. Okay, can I just...
If I do that, I'm sure to be noticed.
Can you listen in on them from here?
The
Yeah,
delays
here
are
we go.
out of my hands, Prophet. Rebel raids in the north have impeded deliveries of the necessary raw materials, and further reinforcements from Sadir are not...
Somehow Palpatine's
Of course.
returned.
I understand perfectly. We will finish on time. We have taken on more workers, and we are making progress by the day. We will reclaim the time lost, Prophet. The tower will stand ready for the inauguration. I swear by the Six that I shall not disappoint you. Sadir has sent an apostle to take care of that particular problem. They say that he is one of the best, though I have yet to meet him in person. He arrives soon. As you wish, Prophet. I will put my most trusted man to the task.
Thank you, She-Ra, Princess of Power.
Please, Yes. You have made that abundantly clear on several occasions. It will not come to that. I will not fail you. All will be as you have asked, Prophet. May the goddess bless your path.
She is behind a great big pillar.
Her light will wash across this world and cleanse it of evil.
That was strange. I should try and follow him, find out who this mysterious person is.
Alisa, bring me my supper. I shall be dining in my office tonight.
Interesting. Oh, we're just gonna pick back up from... Oop, that guy's body is gone. Oh. I hope he's having a good day wherever he is. Alright, so he would've... I guess Senator Palpatine, or whoever the fuck that was, would have come out of, over there or over here? Either going to be some humongous twist or someone we've never met. Those do seem to be the two options. Ah, here we go.
Hey, that's the man I saw in the emissary's office.
Alright, let's, I can't exactly stealth down a fucking corridor that's
who this prophet is.
completely wide open. But let's sprint, let's just run after him, because you don't dress up like an Organization 13 member if you're not important somehow. I mean, we had the 6. Oh, he phased out. Okay. I don't have to worry about getting caught if he teleports out before we get there. Ah, there he is. He's going into the Journeyman pub. Is he in here?
I don't know any of the people who come here anymore.
We did leave the back door to the rebel base open.
Benrime? Yes, what is... Oh, April. You've returned. Good. Did you want something?
Where did the man in the cloak go?
Who?
The man who just walked through the door. He was wearing a hooded cloak.
No one fitting that description has been in here, April. It's a slow night, I would have noticed.
That's impossible. I saw him walk in here with my own eyes.
Yeah,
well,
so
I
did
may be old, child, but I am not blind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
I know I saw him walk in here. He couldn't have just vanished.
Couldn't he have... Oh, we could go down to the base? Oh, wait, this is... Oh. Yo, nice jump! Meanwhile, in Japan...
Olivia?
Yes, sweetie, it's me. Are you... Yusuf Reza?
What? You're breaking up, Liv.
Static's getting worse by the hour. Parts of the wire are down. Can you hear me?
Barely. This is crazy.
I know. We'll have to keep it short. Any news about Reza?
Not yet, but I just arrived in Wati City.
What's it like there?
Nice. Chilly, but nice. What's going on?
Still working. Reza's contacted Waticorp. He protects his sources well. In the meantime, you'll need to find a way inside the corporate campus.
I didn't get all of that, Liv, but call me when you have a name, okay? Hello?
Won't take long. The encryption's military grade, but I'm almost there.
Okay, that's good. I should get going. Oh, and Olivia?
Yes, sweetie?
Thank you. I really appreciate the help.
Don't be silly. Friend too. I'd turn the world upside down to find him.
I know. Thanks anyway.
The connection's deteriorating, sweetie. I'll get back to work and ring you up as soon as I have something. Bye.
Yeah, well... Let's also save our game. And, here we are in lovely Hokkaido. It is cold and snowy and drone-filled. Tippy-tappy, tippy-tappy.
There's only chewing gum left. I don't even like gum. Every pack comes with a special Wati sticker. Okay, that's something.
Cool.
Ticket machine. It sells tickets to the Waticorp Museum.
Waticorp Museum, huh? Well, that'll get me in.
I need my mobile to use the machine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's, hold off and see if there's some other way
The ticket office is closed.
No.
Of course. This just isn't my day. Hello? Anyone there? No, of course not. That would be too easy.
Okay. Oh, hi.
It's empty. The dustbin automatically incinerates its contents every 10 minutes or so.
Well, I just want to check the place out. Okay, so yeah. This tram seems like the only entry point into the Wadi Corp fortress out there. What was that foot tap? Something important for a puzzle? Another 20 out? Yeah, I hope not. We could...
It looks like he's waiting for someone.
We can talk to this dude.
Should be here by now.
Sumimasen?
Huh? Gomenasai. I thought you were someone else. I apologize.
Sorry, I was just wondering, do you know how to get to the museum?
Cable car. Right there. The museum's on the other side of the canyon. We were supposed to go to the museum today, Yuriko and I. She's my fiancée.
I see. So what happened?
She's late. She's not usually... who am I kidding? She's not coming.
Why would you say that?
We've been having problems lately. It's all my fault.
How so?
I've been too busy with work. I haven't paid as much attention to her as she deserves.
It sounds like you care about her.
I do. And now I've blown it. I'm sorry. I can't... I have to leave.
Okay, that's interesting. What if we try a different conversational gambit there? Also, hey, are you this dude's girlfriend?
This is a one-company town, which means
everyone's waiting for Waticorp to reveal what Project Alchera is all about. I think it's a new robot to replace the Watilla.
No, okay, you're not that dude's girlfriend. I'm curious about what happens if we take a different conversational tactic there. Like, this dude seems to have some emotional issues that I'm curious if I can help resolve.
Should be here by now.
Should be here.
Sumimasen?
Huh?
I thought you were someone else. Who did you think I was?
Huh? Oh. My fiancée, Yuriko. She's late. She's never this late. I tried calling her, but there was just static. Who am I kidding? She probably decided not to come.
Okay.
I'm sure that's not the case. She was probably just held up somewhere.
You don't know her like I do. She's very fastidious. She would have called. No, I have neglected her one time too many, and now she's left me.
But...
I can't wait for her anymore. I have to go.
Okay, Doomer dude. Okay. So I guess either I can talk this dude through his bullshit, or I can just steal his ticket and...
I'll need to use my mobile to make a purchase.
No. Some gum. And then I use the gum.
There's a free sticker inside.
Free sticker inside. Combine the sticker and the ticket. And I get a repaired ticket. Okay, but I still feel bad for this dork. I guess the question is, do we let him, like, blame himself and fuck off and just take his ticket? Or do we try to talk him through his emotional issues and see if we can resolve this? And I'm most inclined to try and talk this out. Like, I don't know, I want to be helpful with this dude, even if he's kind of having a moment. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I think I kind of want to try and figure this out. Yeah, I want to see some resolution here. I want this guy to feel okay about himself, because it's not his fault. Like everybody's yelling, like, the static, you idiot, but maybe he hasn't, I don't know, picked up on it. I don't know. Okay, let's... Also, can I see what the hell that is?
The ticket office is closed.
No.
Of course. This just isn't my day.
Alright, let's see if we can fix his love life. Because that's... I don't know.
Should be here by now.
Be here by now. Gomenazai. The museum thing seemed to work better than...
I was just wondering, do you know how to get to the museum?
Cable car. Right there. The museum's on the other side of the canyon. We were supposed to go to the museum today. Yuriko and I. She's my fiancée.
I see. So what happened?
She's late. She's not usually... who am I kidding? She's not coming.
Okay,
Why would you say that?
We've been having problems lately. It's all my fault.
How so?
I've been too busy with work. I haven't paid as much attention to her as she deserves.
Okay, let's... He prioritized work before his girlfriend. He can't blame anyone but himself. He is... trying to make him feel better isn't working. And being smug about the ticket probably won't help.
Well, if you prioritized your work instead of...
That's not entirely true. My supervisor, he's been on my back lately. I've tried to tell Yuriko it's only temporary, but...
Time for a lesson about communication.
You know, communication is really important in a relationship. You can't just put up a wall. Tell her what's going on at work. Ask for her advice. If you include her, it'll bring the two of you closer together.
You're right. I just hope it's not too late to make things better. I was hoping this trip to the museum could give us a chance to really talk.
This relationship is bust. Jesus, Zoe.
Yes, talking is important, but, you know, maybe the museum isn't the best place to talk to her.
I do like you to be quiet at the museum.
She seemed to like it the last time we were there.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Fuck.
All the more reason to take her somewhere else.
Yes. Yes, you're right. I'm so stupid.
Am I right? I don't know.
What should I do?
Women love it when guys are impulsive and romantic. Take her to dinner. Sweep her off her feet.
Yuriko does love surprises. And we haven't really gone out on a date in so long. I'll take her to that Indian place on... Wait. That's her. That's Yuriko. She's here. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
You saved our relationship. Thank you. Yuriko!
Nah, man,
Yuriko,
you're the only one who
over
can save
here.
your relationship. I helped,
I'm sorry
maybe.
I'm late, Kenji. There was a technical problem with the train. I tried to call, but the static... Oh.
Don't worry about it, Yuriko. You're here now. Look, I want to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's nothing bad. I just want to talk. I've been very distant lately, and I want to make up for it.
You don't have to apologize for having to work long hours. I understand.
Well, I know you understand. But it's not just about work. I haven't been there for you as much as I've wanted to. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Not at the museum, though. We're going somewhere else.
Where?
It's a surprise.
A surprise? Really? But Kenji, you don't like surprises.
I do. I just haven't shown you that side of me yet. Hold on 1 second, Yuriko. Thanks for your help. Here. I know it's not much, but I want you to have these tickets. We won't be needing them.
Thank you, and good luck.
Who was that?
My guardian angel, I think. I'll tell you all about it later. Let's go.
I think Yuriko may be made out of, like, plasterboard, but I'm glad this worked out. Zoe, what's up? How are things? We haven't heard from you in ages. Nothing has changed down here. David still thinks he can surf. He can't. And Mr. Chandramuli's lectures on molecular imaging are as dull as ever. I miss you. David and I have been talking to Casablanca to see you. Wouldn't that be cool? Hoping to hear from you soon. Cat. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. But hey, we saved this dude's relationship, and we got 2 tickets. So, that's cool. Why do we need 2 tickets? Oh, can't I just walk across that bridge? Actually?
There's a walkway over to the other side of the canyon, but it's blocked by these turnstiles.
No, it looks like I can't just stroll across, so, I'm sending the 2 tickets back to you. That's a reference to something, I'm guessing. I don't know what.
She looks really sad.
Hey, what's...
Hello there.
Oh. Hello, miss.
My name's Zoe. What's yours?
Oh. I'm Riko, Miss Zoe-san.
Nice to meet you, Riko.
Nice to meet you, too.
Are you okay, Riko? You don't look very happy.
Oh. Well, my big brother Ren was supposed to look after me while grandmother and my little brother Hiro went to the museum. But then Ren met this girl and he left me here by myself. Now Uba-san and Hiro are at the museum and I don't have a ticket.
That doesn't sound very nice of Ren.
He likes girls. More than he likes me, anyway.
Well, honey, that's men for you.
Thanks,
Can't
Zoe.
you just call your grandma?
I tried, but I can't get through. And since the machine is broken, I can't buy a ticket. So now I have to wait here until they come back.
Do you know how to get to the museum?
Oh, yes. You have to ride the cable car, but you need a ticket to do that.
Okay, I guess I have to go
Where
goodbye.
can I buy a ticket? The ticket office is closed on Sundays, and the machine is broken, so you can't.
No, I think that was Kenji we talked to. Anyway, we happen to have a spare ticket, so...
Riko?
We can make everybody's fucking day
hello,
now.
Miss Zoe-san.
I managed to get hold of an extra ticket for you.
Oh, really? Thank you so much, Miss Zoe-san. Now I can go to the museum to find Uba-san and Hiro. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What was that bow curtsy? Well, let's get out of here.
Cable car. I suppose that's the only way to get across the canyon.
Do I just...
Ticket. Oh, okay. It's for getting into the cable car and across the canyon to the museum.
Okay. Although we have just hit 2 hours. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the museum, we're gonna save...
Welcome to Watticorp, inventors of the Watilla, the Bunny Bot, and the most popular and advanced entertainment technology in the world. Please take a seat and stand clear of the closing doors. We will be departing shortly.
Zoe, sit
You're
down,
about
please.
to go on an exciting journey into the heart of Watticorp.
Nobody is sitting!
And experience the amazing
Safety!
history behind one of the planet's most successful corporations. From the Watti entertainment system to the Watilla and beyond, Watticorp has provided mankind with love, happiness, and billions of hours of entertainment. And in just a few months, Watti will unveil a revolution in home entertainment with the most exciting new product in our 200-year history, Project Altera. This is a great time to be part of our ever-expanding happy family. The future of entertainment is Watti bright. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you when you leave the car. Enjoy your visit to the Watticorp Museum.
Yeah, Project Altera sounds, they keep mentioning that.
Hey, so do you have a name for me?
The name. Told you I'd... Encryption. So, are you inside yet?
The line's even worse than before, Liv. I can barely hear you.
Hold on. Let me... There. I've switched us over to a classified eye channel. That should stabilize things quite a bit. Of course, the Eyes Agent software will also light up like a Christmas tree, so we need to be quick. Are you inside Watticorp yet?
Working on it.
Atta girl. So, the person you need to get in touch with is one Damien Kavanaugh, with a C. And an A-U-G-H. And an A-V-A-N in the middle. Reza was in touch with Kavanaugh through Rio Kuruki, the dead girl in his apartment. Rio and Damien worked together.
I remember Reza talking to Rio on the phone when I last saw him. So Damien Kavanagh's the source. How do I find him?
He's a resident of Wati City, but he's not currently on the wire. I believe Watticorp's shielded. Mobiles won't work inside the main campus. If he's not on the wire, he must be at work. Either that or the static's messing things up.
We'll have to bet on the former, since I'm already heading into the Lion's Den. Where exactly does he work?
Don't know. I could dig into the Wati databank, but it might trigger some alarms. And we don't want to trigger any alarms, sweetie. I do know that Rio Kuruki worked as a systems analyst in biotech and that Kavanaugh's in software. I'll keep digging, and I'll send you a message if I find any more info.
And biotech is a thing.
We should stick to just messages from now on.
Zoe's career major, even.
And the static's interfering with everything else.
Okay. I will find him. I have to find him.
Good luck, sweetie, and be careful. Shit, agents have locked on. Gotta run.
Liv? Olivia? I hope she's okay.
Well, alright, on that note, with Kianavane closing in on the whole Assassin's Creed thing to kill someone called the Scorpion, with April investigating a prophet, and with Zoe about to walk into, like, one of the largest corporations in the world and dig around, I will see you next week. This plot is really moving along, and I'm really loving the whole jump between viewpoints thing that we've got here. So, yeah, tomorrow is some more Grandia, and on Sunday we play through Hypnosis, which I'm not sure I'm prepared for. Oh, I haven't loaded that up since I did the uncommented playthrough. But we're going to have a good time. And I hope you all have a good night.